Okay, another undead team. Only it's us this time playing up team value. So who have we spun into this time? Court. 10-4-3, so another coach who knows what he's doing. This time the two mummies don't have block, but they do come with guard and break tackle. Two whites, both with mighty blow, one with guard. Agility 4, ghoul and wrestle, so that is turning into a ball hawk. He's got a sure hands block tackle ghoul. Two other ghouls down here. Strength 4. Okay, so he's got lots of players. I think he could have saved a bit of TV here by firing a few of the zombies. For us, there's no point in hitting zombies. You have to go after the positionals. So I ain't going to remove a whole bunch of players, am I? So. Hawker, I've just matched up. So 150 plus 90. What star players are on offer? Would you all like to see Roxana for a day? We could do a Roxana game. That'd be quite entertaining. 3 witch elves. We could just go standard to get the wizard, of course. We'd get hubris. That's not terribly insane. Roxana would be nice. I'm 10k short. Am I really? 240. I am as well. Oh. In that case, it's a wizard. Let's have a babe. Wizard and a babe. Fair enough. Oh, that's a shame. Hello, Scuro. Again, Scuro, thank you very much for the artwork. Massively appreciated it. Get her a loner assassin. Yeah, fuck that. So the question is going to be, we're playing at home, so we've got the surfing thing. Don't really mind whether a kick or a receive here. Can you send a link? Yeah, go for it. So he plays in defense. Okay, I will. How much tackle has he got? Actually got... Oh, he's got 1. It's the ball carrier. Okay. So I'm just pondering whether I'm going to leave Grindle on the line of scrimmage or not here. I think I am going to leave him on the line of scrimmage. There we go. What have you linked? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that is a very standard throw teammate defense, yeah. If you've got any tackle players, the 2 tackle guys in that defense would go as the 2 flanking players, because then it is likely that the guy will have to run past your tackle then, so you're dictating where they go. And the reason that that's good is because landing in a square that you have thrown the ball, sorry, when you've thrown teammate, your landing roll, if it's a empty square you're landing in, is a straight agility roll. If it's not, then you get minuses for every player that's in the tackle applying a tackle zone to that square. The three guys, not quite. They are they're making sure that the guy has to roll some dodges even if he lands up. Why have I sent up on? Because if I get a perfect defense, I can pick these guys up, and they go in these three squares here. So instead of getting hit by mighty blow, mighty blow, and mighty blow, I only get hit by one mighty blow. How goes the Dolphin? Not too bad today, Sam. This is game 2. We won the first one due to concession. Someone dead conceded against us. As we stole the ball off him in turn 2. Scored turn 6. Got a blitz. Was going to score again. And then I would have got to receive in the second half. And he said, no, fuck that, I don't think so. Similarly. Not quite, it's not quite what he said, but... You can't guarantee where the guy's going to land, though. That's the problem. Sam, I've just actually fired one of the witch elves to recycle it, so we'll see whether that's a good idea or not. Oh, that's a shit kick. That's a really shit kick. Oh dear. So the reason that's bad is because at the end of this turn, he'll probably have the ball clutched up behind the two mummies. And we just need to survive. So it's really important we all survive. Okay. Hello, Stotty. I did have a movement 8 block witch elf Sam, but it's a bit expensive, so I fired it. Let's see whether that's going to come back and bite me in the arse in a bit or not. We are probably going to move into defensive mode beta, which is all about making column defense and making sure that the centre of the park is as strong as possible while letting him run down a sideline. Because he should be able to pick the ball up here, and he should be able to put the ball probably nestled in behind these mummies here. So we'll see what happens, but I'm fully expecting a cage to be here. And Sam, I do not know. What Sam's referring to is he's not given himself the maximum amount of line of scrimmage blocks just by not blocking diagonally where possible. And so the reason my elf still stood up pretty much is because he only got one hit against him when he should have got more. Blitzing with the strength zombie is interesting. Yeah. It's different, isn't it? Anyone done anything fun this weekend? I've been ill. That's what I've been doing that's fun. He's dropped it. My word, he's only gone and dropped it. Well, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. So we've got... I'm going to push my luck here, I think. So I'm going to blitz this ghoul, push it there. That'll be the first thing to do. And then that means I can run through without having to make dodges. Then, I'm going to push my fucking luck. Oh, we should not follow that up. So he hasn't got any tackle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dodge. Throw. So I'm going to try and throw it to this guy here. We'll see whether that pays off in a minute. One, two, three. So this is all about just trying to bring players in. Put them in useful squares. I'd like to make that as a dice roll, but it's not as important as the dice roll I'm going to make. So, time. See whether this works. Does. Now, do I make the 3 plus 2 plus? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, this is outrageous. Let's see if I make this. Defo worth a wizard. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh well. Oh fuck, I've gone and pathed it wrong. Oh well, at least I wouldn't failed the first thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I passed it wrong. So, you can of course get 2 dice on the ball carrier relatively easily here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And go for it. What I'm hopeful here is that although you can get the 2 dice, we've got enough elves in the vicinity that it won't be made safe. I have pathed that wrong as well, because I would have made that. It'd be stood up there. That's annoying. Did you like the music this morning? This afternoon? We had a little bit of MJ. So, the correct response to this for me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go for it, go for it. And then blitz into here. So the ball will go closest to the bludgeon ghoul as possible. But I like that. Zunk has the ability to reach out. Yeah, I'm not very good at it. I play the game. Okay, so he's going to go for the blitz with the tackle. Gets the knockdown. Hopefully he doesn't break armor. Oh. That's annoying because he's got guard, so that was really annoying because he's got guard. Shut up. Rerolls the bounce, the catch in a tackle zone. So that was a 5+ catch we decided to reroll. I left the agility 4 ghoul alone. I did because I wanted to punch a hole through so I could try and run more players around. Well, he's dropped it. I can see the fireball, but if I can get away with not needing the fireball, I want to avoid it. So we need to cancel out that assist. Do want to surf that so much. Well, it can't really get much worse than that, so onto the ball he goes, hoping the ball goes that way. Go on, up, 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 up. No, 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 no! Oh, that sucks. Oh well, that sucks. Oh no, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, fuck off. Rolling a fucking 1. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Well, that really was a shit turn, wasn't it? That really was a shit turn. That really was a shit turn. Oh man, that was a really shit turn. Ugh. Oh well. Oh, that was rubbish. Yeah, rolled a 1 and then a 3/4. That was pretty terrible. Where's Zunk? He's actually off celebrating his birthday today. He should be back later. So, right, let's see what he does here. Oh, that was really annoying. Not really sure surrounding that mummy was such a good idea. I suspect we're going to end up having to use the wizard. Well, we'll see. That stun on the blitzer, as I called out, was really annoying. It really was. That really was annoying. Okay. Oh, and another power on a blodger. Fuck off. Oh, no. Another power and a removal on a blodger. Right, okay. Fucking bullshit game sometimes. Huh. Yeah. Oh well. What? We do have a babe, that is true. It's a bold choice of something to blitz, I suppose. Astro, I really hope not. I really hope not. Game can fuck off. I think this is fireball-tastic time now, isn't it? Three ghouls under the ball. Can someone go and poke Paul? As it would be a devastatingly large tragedy if he was not ready for this one. Blob skills, it does happen. think that's given it sufficiently long to warm up. Not really what I was looking for there. Not really what I was looking for, if I'm honest. So I will be able to dodge through that diagonal. So I will be able to screen there if I can get the ball. Alright. Let's see if we can get the ball.
Hello?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a throw. Hello!
Hello?
Hello!
Hello?
Hello.
You winning?
Won the first game, second game's been a bit more of a trial.
Hey!
Right, needs to go there really.
You feeling better now?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw to there.
Oh. Oh, quite tired now.
I have to throw it to you.
Hello, Helgen. Astratar, bonsoir. Hello, Core Gamble. How you doing? Thank you, Necropotence. Hello, Bobface. Hello. NAF Wales is in my OCC division. Well, that's 3 points for you, mate. You're welcome.
That's Hawker, by the way. 3, 4, 5, 1.
Oh, Hawker's NAF Wales. Hawker, about time you showed up. Where have you been, big lad? Good to see you. Mikey, funny bastard. Happy birthday, Zunk. How would you rate this century? What, as opposed to all the others? Hawker, you might think that, but that's what we thought when we played Freddo's Flying Frogs this season. Nah, 2-0. Dead Chaos Warrior, of course. Big Ash says, got any French fancies? No, Andy's visit was the only French fancy bit. Hello, Matto. Hello, TNS. Hawker says he's hoping to start streaming soon. Hey, competition, knock it off. Come on our show. Starting to stream soon. Good luck, mate. If you do genuinely get into it, do give us all your deets, and we'll see if we can get a bit of a head start with follows and that sort of thing. Folks helped us out like that. Matlow's having a chunter about Dark Elves. Well, it's elves, isn't it? My lovely coffee's ready. Back in a sec.
Now we can get 2 dice on the ball here. Certainly get 1 dice on the ball because the mummy's got break tackle. It is on a strength 4 blodge player, and it will potentially have a guard assist. What I was trying to do here was I had to tag this square out, so I put guard and an extra player in to try and make it a little more difficult. Notice we then tagged his other guard, so that was the reason for that. So, right, we should really update the stream now, saying Zunk's home. How do you invite people? Oh, right, yeah. Now, ladies and gents, we do have a Discord server. which if people want to keep up to date with the stream and want to see what's going on, you are more than welcome to pop by. Why is it not used that? And I'm just going to put Bob a link into it. So if you want to see what we're doing and when, Discord is a very good way of keeping up to date with us. So we'll just drop you a link. I'll just work out how to do it. There you go. So Discord also works on your phone, of course. Not mine because I'm lazy, but it does work on other people's.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Sandland says, "Am I sick as well?" No, I'm tickety boo.
No.
Why do I sound sick?
No.
No, I'm not sick. No. Oh, have you done a command so that when it goes Discord, it brings up the Discord server?
No, that's just happened. No, I'm not that clever.
Oh, it's coincidence.
It is. Oh, what we can do though is we can do. You can use BZL's little link thing. Let's see if I can work out how to use that. So.
Oh, careful now. If it's BZL's, it could be anything. So you're not better. You're not any better then. You're still poorly.
Yeah. Why didn't that work?
Oh no. I could tell you were poorly yesterday when you didn't eat all your curry, all your French fancies.
Yeah. BZL, I can't get your thing to work.
That's what she said.
Huh. I'm pasting it. It's not working.
This stuff just writes itself.
I'm pasting away and it just isn't working.
Oh, good luck, Hawker. Hawker, you've got to edit how you appear. Naff Wales just doesn't work. It's Hawker. Come on. Can you change it? I can't remember things like that.
I know. I pasted the first bit, BZL, and it worked. The /W space extra arms bot. It didn't work.
Hello, geeks. Stoddy, that's wise words, mate. Well, that's a principle to live your life by, isn't it? Hawkett, certainly, no problem, old bean. You must join the Discord channel as well. That'll be good. Oh, hot tip, by the way, Hawker, for streaming. Never, ever, anytime, ever let the audience know your age. Just saying.
We just rolled a double one. Look.
Can we send Hawker a link to the Discords? Yes, it's actually linked below, but let's do it just for you. There you go. Statements. Hello, mate. Hello, old hustler. Oh, now, whoa, now. Hawker's claiming to be younger than me now. You Tapestry be claiming he's younger next. Now, hey, now, hey. Hey, less of the bat chat, Swedish salt. There'll be no more delicious butter candy for you, my lad. I'm not old. 37. Man, sorry.
Oh, is that going to be the Blitz? Is that going to be the Blitz? It's got to be the Blitz, hasn't it? It does have to be the Blitz.
Oh, I tell you what, 7:30 this morning and the alarm went off and time for work. Boy, I was ready to go to the call centre and up and at them. It's a film quote, AstroTour. God damn it. Old woman. Man, sorry. I'm not old. What? I'm 37. I'm not old.
He's not old.
Call you man. We could try Dennis. We didn't know you were called Dennis. We didn't ask, did you?
Oh dear. 74 is the new 73. What? No, 37.
74. I wouldn't be going to work. It was 74. I've made provision. I'm retiring late 50s, old boy. Werther's Originals. Yeah. I don't eat sweets. What, with these teeth? Ooh. Lol Hustler, I refuse to accept that hi-fi is in some way an antique phrase. Hi-fi is entirely a modern, descriptive thing of something that still exists.
Sweet Salt says he's being depressed.
Well, he should be repressed. Cat Vilama says Kelly Brook could be my daughter. Well, not biologically, no, she couldn't. It's close, I grant you, but no.
Look out.
Hi-fi has been replaced by high definition. Well, they're two different concepts, Bushranger. HD typically applies to visual media, as in UHD or HD or SD. Do you mean lossless or low compression? Clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. I think I've got this one covered.
Well done.
Yes. Thanks, mate. Well, he's picked on one of the three subjects that I know lots about, so here we go.
HD audio is a thing. Is it really?
HD audio was a thing. I mean, you had DVD as an audio medium, but that didn't really take off. That was a noughties thing.
Why is it naughty?
No, 2000s.
I'm glad we're never going to have that term back, because that used to confuse the shit out of me.
What?
Naughties.
Just got to make sure I know what HD audio is, but it's not usually used in that context now.
Yeah. He's coming for the ball, Zunk.
Thing is, Hi-Fi Corner proved to be a particularly unsuccessful section of the show, so whilst I would love to talk to you about music equipment, audio, or whatever, I mean, they still call them hi-fi shows. You know, no, hi-fi is not a historical antique term. It just isn't. Go on, talk to me about cars or football. Quite right, Astrotour. They do indeed, but they tend to talk in HQ in terms of digital audio specifically, which I am actually a fan of. Yes, they did, Cat Vilama. That is absolutely true. Yeah, absolutely. Hi-fi is definitely not a thing. It bloody is.
It is.
Sandman says, what team do I support? Newcastle. Obviously, Newcastle. Whenever I get a new phone every 5 years, I just keep trolling through it until I find one that goes ring ring, because that tells you the phone's ringing. Pick it up, you know. Samuel Davies, good evening. Frank says, do you plug your gramophone into your hi-fi? Do you mean turntable? Well, here's the thing, Frank. Turntables are making a massive comeback in the last 5 or 6 years. Vinyl sales are on the up, though I don't actually own any anymore. I'd actually probably use Tidal as a front end for convenience of a vast library at CD quality or better. HD today is what Turbo was in the late 80s and early 90s. That's a fair point, Pablo. That's true. But then, I mean, you used to get Turbo. In the 80s, Turbo got so silly that vacuum cleaners had Turbo splattered all over them. And people would buy sunglasses with Turbo on them because Turbo was better, right, kids? Well, Frank, yeah, all right, hipster wankers do like vinyl, that's true. But there's also some kids do, and some of the old hi-fi crowd never really lost it. It never really went away. It just sort of contracted, but it's expanding again. Anyway, we're still stuck in Hi-Fi Corner, so let's leave Hi-Fi Corner for now because people don't like talking about it. Did have a turntable. It was very nice, but I actually switched. I actually switched to CD in the late 90s. Eventually. Anyway, enough of that. Andy's been to hear really nice hi-fi. Do you remember that place we went to that was called Hi-Fi Excellence, the Hi-Fi Shop? And you came with me a couple of years ago. You remember that, right?
I do, yeah. It's very good, yeah.
It was very impressive, wasn't it?
It was.
We listened to some KEF Reference 5 with Class A amplification. It was very good. Astrotor says, am I upset about yesterday's 2-0 loss? No, not really. It was largely inevitable. Newcastle are fighting for survival, so that we get turned over at second spot chasing Liverpool, who are in good form at the minute. It could have been so much worse. So, no, not really. Much, much more important are forthcoming games against, I think we play Southampton and Huddersfield coming up. Right, how's the Blood Bowls going?
Well, it was going fine, and then I was a bit of a twat, and I might have left a hole.
Bob Face says Class A drugs. They are a bit illegal, Bob Face. Though we're all men of the world here. Probably not a public conversation, that one, Bob.
I might have made a mistake here. Why basing? Because I don't know. Why not? Fuck it.
Cataphracti is alighting upon your phrase, might have left a bit of a hole. Yeah.
Left dug out.
That's what they said about the Titanic. So, oh dear, seems to have a bit of a hole. That was nice, wasn't it, Helgen? He's a good lad, Rafa Benitez. Everybody likes Rafa Benitez. Lol Hustler says, anything you would recommend doing in Manchester? Go for a curry.
Curry
beer in Manchester's decent. No, BZL, Manchester's all right. Actually, I used to live in Manchester for a while. My cousin still lives there, and the place I used to work had a large office there that he used to go to regularly. No, Manchester's all right.
Yeah, Curry Mile, awesome place.
Aardvac, that's a top tip. Aardvac says, did you know after all these years the pool into Titanic still has water in it? Well, you see, that's quality craftsmanship there. That's the Irish boat builders whose attitude was immediately, well, it was all right when I'd left here.
Oh, that's fucking frustrating. That's just annoying.
Well, that big lad's stood next to the bull, look.
That's just annoying. I didn't ask for a fucking pow into an armour break.
Go for a curry, Lol Hustler. There's lots of good curry in Manchester, and the city centre's quite smart. Trafford Centre's much more interesting than Meadowhall, for example. I don't know. Have you ever been to Meadowhall, Andy? I think you quite like it.
I have actually. I've got a couple of stories about that actually. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. There's this one time.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, look at that.
I wonder when dinner's going to turn up.
Well, you've got your curry from yesterday. Have you not eaten that?
I haven't eaten anything today, pretty much.
Oh, you poor lamb. Yeah. I'm having half a curry and I'm going to make some rice. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Look forward to that. It does feel weird going to work on a Sunday. I've never done Sundays before. Astrosaur says, is it expensive to live in England's biggest cities? London, absolutely. Everywhere else, no, not really. City centres are more expensive than, hinterlands, and the more successful a city is, prices are a bit more expensive, but no, not really. Yeah, it's fair comment. Manchester's all right. I could live in Manchester quite happily. Um, Leeds is all right. Yep, Leeds is okay. Wasn't crazy about Birmingham. London really don't like. London's a bit of a pig. Hard to get around. Full of people. Everything costs a fortune. You can't buy a house. Forget that. Stotty, Sunderland is not where I'd particularly want to live. Sorry, mate. But beer in Manchester's pretty good. What's the beer in Boddington's, isn't it? Boddies is one of the big ones. Boddington's is all right. Well, for a kick-off, it's cold, which is a key feature of beer. Because the further south you go, the warmer it gets. And in London, it's just basically room temperature and flat. It's like, if you get a bottle of Coke, take the lid off and leave it for a couple of days on the fireplace. That's rather like London beer. Rubbish. True Blue says, Andy, can you mute your Discord notifications? I can't hear them. AstroTour, AstroTour London's enormous, mate. Well, it's not so much the absolute size; it's the fact that the geographical area is not that big. Sam, what do you mean? What do you mean drinking in a homeless shelter? No, pub, man. Not the pub. I don't know, Des. I'd even say mild is people would drink it cold, but mild is very much a grandfather's drink. And I mean, my grandfather would drink it. My father, who, if he was still with us, would be 98, would drink, bitter. If you were talking a pint or something. Big Ash says London beer is good. You just need the mortgage to get a pint. Well, thing is though, Ash, most people in London probably drink lager, or a lot of people in London drink lager. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there's nice places to go in London, but they are really expensive, and lots of London are just a bit of a dump. But Are you thinking of visiting AstroTour and you fancy places to go? Because if I was visiting the UK, I'd go elsewhere except London. Large glass of wine in London City Airport's about 15 quid. Wow. TNS says Londoners drink lard. No, they drink lager. Pale fizzy beer, like European beer. In London they'll drink Stella and Heineken and Carlsberg and that sort of stuff. Dr. Nick says nothing wrong with London. Well, Nick, if you've got £1 million to throw at buying a house, no, it's fine. But I've got a pal who's got a house virtually the same layout and size as mine. That in London, £400,000. Bushranger says, "Am I a hipster?" No, I'm. Haven't you got to be in your 20s to be a hipster? No. Do I ride a penny farthing? No, mate. I've got an Uber hatch actually. Since you ask. You've been in my car, and Skurametso's been in my car. I'm not particularly vintage in that respect. I like cars. Was I a hipster before it was cool? No, not really. I've never had a massive beard, Lava Jack. I've got a bit of a goatee, but that's only because I shave my head and don't want to look like a boiled potato. No, I wasn't a hippie either. I'm getting a lot of pressure today, haven't I? I've been tired. I've been to work. Can't keep this up for 4 hours. That's what she said. Oh, Helgen, have you been poorly sick, mate? turn up. No, I'm not afraid of the tube at all. Speaking as born and bred northern man, because of course we had the metro, which is like the tube but cleaner and cheaper, and goes to interesting places like Newcastle. So there you go. And the tube is quite handy, to be honest. If you've got to get around London, the tube's probably the best place to do it. What are you all right, Helgen? What's up, buddy? I'm not prying, by the way. If it's if it's intimate gentleman's issues, I don't want to pry too much. This is concern, not nosiness.
This is going really badly.
It'll be fine. It's you. You'll be fine.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll be fine. Oh, tonsils infection. Oh, nasty. Well, BZL, that was my feelings this morning. That I did the usual drive to work. What normally takes probably in the morning or the lunchtime when I actually go to work is normally 20 minutes, 10. All the traffic lights were green. Oh, it was awesome. So are you going to have the tonsils out, Helgen, or is it still wait and see if the antibiotics clear stuff up type stage? Samuel Davis critically spots it's almost as if you threw the drive to get a surf. Perish the thought, Sam. Perish the thought.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good idea. I still can't get BZL's thing to work.
Did you start on time today, by the way? Did you get a lot of credit for that? You look like you probably did, judging where we're at. No guest presenter this evening, I notice.
Nah, I thought I'd do it myself.
Ah, fair enough.
That's not a terrible bounce. Because we were before you turned up, I was talking what was happening and going on and all that sort of fun stuff.
What was happening when, where?
What was happening and what's going on and all that sort of action.
What was happening with what?
The game.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so she survived.
Oh, very decent of you, T. Thank you very much.
What did he do?
So you turned down T. What's chill streams?
I don't know.
Apparently we're tagged in that.
So
this
cold
is Sunday
outside.
after Blue.
Did you? I tell you,
Ladder and then some Rebel.
I genuinely didn't realise you'd offered your services, T. I must have missed it in the chat. It wasn't for any other reason other than I missed it. He's not. He hasn't.
Oh, hello.
Oh God, where's that going?
This could
Not
be very,
far.
very good.
No, no, no. No, that's absolutely fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Well, go pick the ball up, run the witch elf in the end zone and throw it to is my thinking on the matter. Bushranger says, do I think Twitch will give him Kingdom Come Deliverance for free? He'd like to play it. Do they give games away for now, Bushranger? I don't know, mate. Not a clue. I've never heard whiff of any free games, but then I haven't really looked, so... Does look quite good, that, though. I was watching Razorfist's review on it, which Razorfist says it's alright. It's alright by me.
Who's he?
Razorfist is Sky Blue Monty's mate that does YouTube videos that I think is really good.
Never heard of him.
You have, you just didn't listen. But that's fine.
Yeah.
He said, "What, Sam? What's that?" Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, BZL. Haven't you got to be a really popular cross-platform streamer before you're likely to get showered with free games? Just thinking. Hello, Killjoy. How you doing? Oh, that. Oh, I said it in passing with reference to somebody else, Sam. It wasn't to do with Andy's thing that can't be named. That. No, the other thing, Bushranger. The other can't be. You see, you should catch this. This will all be fine. Shit. Oh, Mordecai, that's excellent news. Thanks, mate.
Oh, come on! This game.
Saurus, but still, 3 skink. That'll be nice. Yep. Oh, I knew that would happen. Killjoy's spotted he's only number 3 on the bits front, Andy. It's a new Twitch feature, Killjoy. It just appeared. But I think it only counts like a very recent period. Like, is it a week? Something like that. We didn't really look at it very closely yesterday. We'll have to try and figure it out. But I'd much rather it did it for all time. That would be a bit more meaningful, because then your true status would be properly reflected in my book. Andy, you know the cheery chart when it says weekly top cheerers. Can you make it all time top cheerers? Is there an option to do that?
I've no idea where it came from or how it got there, or I don't know. I know nothing about it. It just happened to us.
Yeah, but it'll be a stream setting somewhere, deep in the menus somewhere.
Maybe. I don't know.
Does anybody else who streams happen to know that can you do it for all time, or is it just flat?
It still doesn't work. That fucking command does not work. Look. Vexed now.
What's it supposed to do if it did work? Just out of interest. What is it supposed to do? Oh, right. It reports stats on players. What, on the pitch?
No, on how good he is.
Huh?
On how good your opponent is.
Oh, I see.
Except I can't get the fucking thing to work. It flat refuses to work.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm with you. I've seen it before. Yes, totally with you now, BZL. Yep, with speed.
It doesn't work.
Yep, gotcha. Hello, Juanchi. How are you doing? Hello, Ron Cotius. How are you? Did you get any feedback on what folks thought of the outside broadcast, despite our Twitch service being fruity?
No.
No? Did anybody see the outside broadcast? What do you think? And it's less cold today. That's good, isn't it? I thought to myself this morning as I was walking along the road. I'm smashing Huanshi. I've been doing first Sunday shift at work, which was went okay. Andy's not really well though, unfortunately. He's poorly. There we go. That's how we wanted. Johnny, good. Yeah, the snow's all gone, isn't it? Dinaboto likes the cat. He likes you too, Dinaboto. He wouldn't eat his French fancies, Stutty. He was a very naughty boy. Roncodius is overjoyed that he accidentally washed his earbuds and yet they still work. Awesome. Well, geeks, if you ever actually invite us round and, get to meet me, you'd discover what a sprightly, youthful slip of a thing I am. Just saying. Well, we weren't going to have a break so early, Bobface, but the servers were playing up so badly that we ordered the curry and then it was on its way and then the server seemed to pick up. It was too late by then. He never did eat his French fancies. He just put them to one side. How's Ava? She all right?
Yeah, I don't know where she is. I think she's house shopping or something.
Oh, God. She'll come back with a load of bags. What have you got in it? Well, I picked up a small bungalow and this semi-detached was on offer. And, look at how much I've saved because it was in the sale. Oh. Should be after a new car next.
Oh, God.
I have to get one of them people cams. Oh, can't talk about that. Killjoy, thankfully, has just subbed 5 months in a row to change the subject and says, shouldn't we be third base by now? I should at least be allowed to snuggle Zunk's beard. Get bet, Andy, you big crumpet lord.
Well, thank you very much, Killjoy.
Thank you, Killjoy. Helgen says house shopping, i.e. buying a house. Yes, and Andy's since Andy and Ava have been together, they have discussed and decided that buying a house together would be a good idea. Which Andy's house is perfectly fine, but it is like mine in terms of plenty of room for one person. For two people, you sort of start to trip over each other. And for three, nothing. That was a great sub, wasn't it, Multi-Minded? I think we all enjoyed that one. I particularly like the little rosette that Killjoy's got, though it should say one with big diamonds in it. But we'll see if we can fix that. Necropotent asks, "Am I renting Andy now?" No, mate. I've got a season ticket. I mean, did you buy the hour, you'd be a fortune, wouldn't you? Concessionary rate. Pathless Taken says we should add Rebel to the stream's bio. We had that discussion that we should add Rebels to the stream bio about 4 months ago, but these things take time. Back office issues and all that, understaffing due to the snow, or alternatively, Andy's just not got around to it. I'll leave you to decide which one of those is true.
Why have I followed up there? Why the fuck have I followed up? What's wrong with me?
Do you know, I thought that was quite a good joke and I got no mileage out of it whatsoever. I knew exactly what you meant, Necropotence. No, Andy owns his house. Helgen, not yet. Got one.
Yeah, it helps. Why am I bunching up here? This is a terrible play.
I'm not going to retire to Nottingham Bushrange. I'm going to the northeast, mate. Apart from anything else, the house prices are at spectacularly good value around the northeast. So nice 4-bed detached for Zunk. Hooray!
Hooray!
Killjoy points out that this team lasts a certain je ne sais quoi. I wonder what that could be. He just hasn't got round to it, multi-minded. I mean, we talk fondly about Rebel all the time. In fact, we're going to showcase a Rebel game in a bit. So, it's not that. Lara Sean says, well, I get lonely living the north away from Andy. No, because a load of my pals have moved back to the northeast, Lara Sean. And to be honest, yesterday was the first time I'd actually set eyes on Andy since early November. So it's quite conceivable that he could come up to the northeast once a quarter as just as easily as coming down here. It would take him about an extra hour or so on the road, maybe. But he's no longer a carefree young chap. He's got other fish to fry, haven't you? Since you got that job frying fish.
Honestly, frying fish is hard work.
Chips for that, love. That's his part-time job. Killjoy really recommends an assassin on this team. Would you entertain an assassin just for Killjoy?
Would I entertain one? Not unless he was like, no, not stretch goals. It would have to be an incredible stretch goal. Assassins are shit.
Quite like the cloak. That's quite good. But as players, they're not all that useful, are they? Assassins are quite expensive. Are they, 100? Can't remember. So, I don't think I've ever bought one. How much is an assassin, Andy?
80, I think. I don't buy them. They're terrible.
Oh, 90 says blood curse. There we go. Halfway.
They're shit. I don't buy them.
It doesn't mean that, Lyra Sin. Stop stirring. Knock it off. Oh, no, that's harsh. Philanich says, well, Andy, if assassins are useless, wouldn't Killjoy be the perfect Oh, that's stinging. Ooh, how cruel. See, Killjoy the Gutter Runner's failed to overturn Killjoy the Bear's rep. Which I'm surprised as that, because Killjoy the Gutter Runner was a very effective player. Hello again, Matto. Frank Fox, that is the risk. Any assassins would have to be fully aware of what they were signing up for. Oh, hard lines, Matto. Even Dreadnoughts have got a claw player. Need a mighty blow player on this team, really, don't we? Just for fun.
Yep.
I mean, they're not a bad Dark Elf side, but they do lack a bit of somebody to do the blitzing just when it's not crucial, non-ball based attrition blitzing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not use rerolls up where possible. And the more he doesn't put any pressure on the ball carrier, the better, because then it can take longer to score. Because I really need to score on turn 16 and go for the 1-0 win here, because we didn't get the KOs back. So while he spends lots of time messing around with Shattered Ice, that's fine. Oh, he's knocked him over again.
Necropodens, no, I think Twitch seems okay this end. I haven't had any refreshes or buffering or any nonsense like that, or connection error 2000 or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, shit, I can knock the settings back up again, actually.
didn't seem to make any difference. That did it? It was. I don't think it was that was the problem. This settings level.
No, I think it was Twitch being shit.
Oh, it definitely was because everybody else on was getting the same issues.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I took one of the witch elves and I fired her because she was bloat.
What?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's a bit harsh. I'll unutilise them on the list then. In that case.
Oh, I rebought for the same player, but the stream weren't overly happy with my my decision.
Why?
I just thought it was expensive.
It's you got rid of Helgen, did you?
No, got rid of the other one. I've rebought it. I think she's holding the ball right now. Marzamela, yeah.
Well, Helgen's down as a dark elf witch. Oh, Helgenate is still. Oh, of course, because Ardvaket died.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So why did you recycle her?
Because she's got movement 8.
Understand.
Movement 8 and block, and I'm after... What I'm after is a Mighty Blow Piling On Witch Elf and an Agility 5 Wrestle Tackle Leap Strip Ball Witch Elf.
You spelt Marsam wrong.
Yeah. If it doesn't get a double, it gets fired again.
He's not really after movement to score on the witches a lot. What he wants is agility and Mighty Blow. Those are I guess what you're looking for, is it?
Yeah.
Arguably strength, but agility be smashing, Mighty Blow be smashing. What, in the same moment, Philinich, or has he previously rolled doubles, a couple of days before and then changed his mind? Do you mean it happened? Oh, right. I can see why you got a load of grief then, Andy.
No, I never. It has not rolled a double. It got a 6-4 for the movement. I'm not...
Ah, right, okay. Pushing back on that one, Villy.
Wouldn't get close. If it was a double 5, there's not a chance I'd take movement. Not a Scooby snack in hell.
I know it's off-season, Killjoy, but you are Killer Goat. Killjoy for Gauze. That's the thing.
She rolled 6-4, AstroTour. And Snotty says, didn't take AV yet. Right, I want to take the ball and put it on the strength 4 blodger because I want to get Marzamela to be able to start threatening the sideline. Because I think it's important that we can start sideline threatening.
It was somebody else who rolled doubles on a witch.
Okay. And I assume you took Mighty Blow.
I don't know. What did Jimmy take on the witch? I like
power
you can build them more than one way, but Mighty Blow seems what I predict you would take.
Yep.
Frank says, when would you take AV?
No.
Not often. Really. We're getting conflicting reports here. Jimmy took Mighty Blow. Jimmy never takes Mighty Blow. Jimmy took Mighty Blow. Right. It's all kicking off. He's not even here and he's causing bother. God, blimey. Stotty says Lupac was offensive once, so I'm reporting Andy Darvo. It's a bit harsh, Stotty.
What? I don't understand that, but okay.
Well, what he's alluding to is that you're getting crucified for a skill up that Jimmy actually made, not you.
Oh, I see. Right.
You're getting because it was Jimmy that rolled the 5-5 on the witch, and Jimmy, in fact, took Mighty Blow, which is exactly what we were saying you'd take. Oh god!
So
it's just going around in circles. This is fake news of the highest order.
I was about to say this just feels and smells exactly like fake news.
Go on, Faker, chin it. Just randomly chin it. Or not. Key player, Faker, in this team, isn't he? Key player. Hello, Faker, by the way, who's in the audience. Key player.
He is
Fan
actually
favourite.
Iconic. He is very important.
Key player. Do you know, I've got a feeling that when Killjoy forgoes levels on his next touchdown, I think he's going to roll agility. I just know he is. Well, it's written in the stars. And I feel we've had such an arse time with my two Chaos teams that I'm due something smashing to happen. Oh, fake! He's a top player. Top player.
He's a top lad, that one. Top
player. Anti-break tackle cage. Oh, Stotty likes your cage. That's very effective. That could be called the UFO.
It could, isn't it?
Can we use that? Nobody else? Yeah. Quick check with Fashbinder. Has he already invented that? So this cage is known as the UFO. Everybody got that? Excellent. Please remind me, because I will doubtless forget.
It stops break tackles.
Cavalama, we haven't got any naughty channel alerts. There's nothing of the sort is naughty in this. This is an inclusive family show.
I mean, we could do naughty alerts if you like.
Well, they're all turned off.
I wasn't allowed them, was I?
Wasn't that naughty?
They were quite naughty.
Helgen says, have I got Helgen to go as his last star player point? I can't remember, actually. I'll have a look after this game. Remind me after this game in a couple of turns, Helgen, and we'll have a quick look. I'll have a little cheeky look. Isn't Fashbiner's real name one of those forbidden knowledges, though? Bobface says, bring back Rachel.
He's gonna foul me again.
No, Kelly Brook isn't our daughter. I'm going to marry her. Oh, he'll be fine. He's fine. Skurametsu knows Fash's real name. But you can't tell anyone Skurametsu. It's secret. That's known as doxing, that is. Can't do that. Hey, get me. Down with the kids, knowing all the modern terms, eh? BZL knows Fash's real height. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta take the push.
Hello, Farron. How you doing? Both mummies have got break tackle. That's inconvenient, isn't it?
Yep.
Fashion inventor Jimmy Fantastic.
Three, four,
I've now got an image of, somewhere in the outback of a castle in a thunderstorm. It's alive! Hello, Starvin Darwin, how you doing? You alright, mate?
Oh, should I take this on?
What time's your Rebel game on?
After this, pretty much. But the
Super.
opponent hasn't actually confirmed that he's around yet. I know he is around. I just haven't heard from him.
Mano, I think that's pretty much word for word how it happened, mate. Were you there, or have you just seen footage? Evening, Bays, you alright? You've missed some Dark Elf action. The Elves won a game, and this one's in the balance, but might be alright. I want to say. Elgin says, is Shawnee still around? Do you know, I don't know. I haven't seen Shawnee for a bit. Does anybody know? I don't mean, have a transit parked outside his flat. I mean, just generally, in a normal way. Hey!
So now only the ghouls can get around, and two of them are way out of position. So there's only really the wrestling one that can get there.
Okay. For Shawnee fans out there, we've confirmed that Shawnee is alive and well. Frank speculates he's writing Twilight fan fiction.
Well, he's at school, to be fair.
Well, I mean, somebody's got to. Well, actually, they don't, do they? Anyway. Oh, Faker, now be fair. Me on Shawnee's show he was streaming a good couple of months after that. I don't know. The sensible consensus seems to be that busy with other things, which, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm busy with other things, but I seem to find time to do this just because, Andy, I can't let you down, can I?
No. I'd be sad.
It's not as cold today either, which is nice.
Yeah, this is true. I've still got a fucking horrible sore throat.
I hope I don't get one.
I got home last night and I slept until about midday today. So I had a shower and then apparently I just fell asleep and that was it. Not to be seen since. It was a tragedy.
You weren't supposed to go house shopping, were you?
No, I was lucky this time. I was not obliged to do something else.
Phew. Well, the thing is, with house shopping, I only went to see one house. I just looked at a load on Rightmove and went, well, something like that'll do. And then I went to see this one and went, that'll do. And that was that, really. I'm finding that the sort of houses that are conventionally available these days don't suit my requirements. What I want is a really big lounge, and the rest of it doesn't really matter. Any bedroom can stick the computer in it. You need a spare room to sleep in. That's really it. Shower room, but you normally get several bathrooms now, so you've got to keep all them clean, or not bother. But there's loads of houses that even quite big ones. Oh yeah, it'll have a kitchen like Thenian, but loads of them have got a really large kitchen, but then a lounge that is really narrow, and it's like I don't want a narrow lounge. Decent sized one. Oh, really? There you go.
Yeah, that one's the annoying one because it's got agility 4, so it's quite important to get rid of that.
Yes, sort of got rid of. Well, the kitchen's sort of academic. It comes with it, TNS. You know, it's Killjoy's link, Matthew Upper wake up call. I've no idea what that is. Can't I dare click on that? Oh, Killjoy got a morning call. Hello, Muir. How you doing? Nice to see you, mate. Muir's arrived. Hey.
Hooray!
Hey.
I have to leave him 2 dice uphill here.
Necropotence pundits that P. Corte not averse to getting surfed a bit. Well, yeah, you know. Baz, that's London, mate. Stop living in London and you'd be fine. For 450,000, you get a really nice house virtually anywhere else. That's a shitload of cash for London. Nightmare, isn't it? Do you work there or something? Do you have to stay in London, or have you got an option to go somewhere else?
I know who 12th Man is. Mule, why do you know who 12th Man is? He's a Welsh guy. He's coach. He lives in Wales, I believe. He does a bit of streaming and he's quite active. Really nice guy. Very good quiff, I think he's got. I think it's quiff.
Or is he thirsty?
No, that's quaff.
Yeah, close. You can understand the confusion.
Fancy that, a Welsh coach that's actually from Wales. Well. Yeah, he is. He's a nice guy.
Well, the football team was like that, though, wasn't it? And Robbie Savage is technically Welsh, apparently.
Allegedly.
And like Steve Staunton being Irish. It's like, you're not though, Steve, are you? From London. Oh, he plays in the PlayStation 4 alongside Muir. Ah, okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but even down under Bucket Bong, that must have been a while ago you bought that.
Right, let's see what he does. So, yeah. He looks like he's going to try and fill that square in and try and be clever. Okay, he's going to try and fill that square in and be clever. It's annoying.
God. Look, Thenian's speculating that the remake The Hills Have Eyes, but set it in Wales. What, the Rhondda Valley? You take a wrong turn in the woods and suddenly end up with some ex-mining village where you get gangs of burly men roaming the countryside, terrifying the locals with close harmony singing. I think I've just described the plot to Stella, though, haven't I? Evening, Michael. How are you? Bucket Bong says, ever watched a film called Dead Man's Shoes? Don't know. Who's in it?
Look there and there.
Scrummetzo's keen to go back to Cardiff. Do you know, I've never been to Cardiff. It's quite a hike to get to Cardiff. That's more Canadian Mordecai, isn't it? Oh, yes, Paddy Considine, Dead Man's Shoes. Yes, I have seen that. He's good, he is. I like him. He's a proper actor. Mordecai says there's more transportation methods than walking. Yeah, no, mate. I didn't used to do much walking at all. I've introduced it into my lifestyle now. Hey! And everything's fine. See? It'll be fine. Oh, right. No, sorry. When I said hike the car, a long hike, it doesn't mean you actually necessarily walk. You know what I mean? There you go. It's all worked out fine. And Core Gamble cheers 100. Thank you, Core Gamble.
Puts you second on the all-time cheer gamble. Cheers now.
30. Well, it's not. It's only the weekly one. I like the make it all time. Can you? Does anybody know? By the way, you see at the top right corner we've got this weekly top cheers. Can you convert that to be, instead of weekly, be all time? Is there a way to do that? Because this weekly thing is a bit high pressure. It sort of.
Well,
I don't like it.
the only person it just encourages Killjoy to go nuts with his cheering. That's the problem.
No, well, I don't want that. Moderation. Killjoy's done his part. You know, he's come back from the war, bloodied and missing an arm or something like that. And he's done his part. I think.
Paul Gamble has all-time top cheer in his own stream. Oh right.
Congratulations.
Well done. Do I use Streamlabs? Yes, I do.
I assume it's a setting in Twitch rather than, Streamlabs.
We're going to get started.
Hang on, let me hit Google and see if I can solve our own problem.
Well, I would imagine Paul Gamble just knows. It's not that. I just asked Paul Gamble.
Here we go. Yes, you can. It's under the settings panel, apparently.
Okay. Settings panel. Alright. Let's go to settings.
Pin recent cheers still available. Blah de blah. Top cheers, top 3 cheers for either week or all time set by the streamer. There you go. So yes, you can. So let's get that sorted out. That will help. Bye Cakes. Hello, mate. How you doing? Oh, Bye Cakes has just said what I just said, but probably whilst I wasn't looking. Thank you, Bye Cakes. We've reached the same conclusion. Fabulous.
Don't get it. Where's the setting?
Xthulu says, why do I play this game all the time and still suck so bad? Because it's a cruel, vicious game, Xthulu, but you just do it for the camaraderie and company. There you go. Blackburn says, why am I not sitting next to you force feeding your French fancies? Because Andy went home. The outside broadcast was only yesterday, Blackburn. Oh, I've just got a lovely image of the Zunk retirement outside broadcast show. 8.5 years from now. Zunk's streaming office. Oh, it'll be awesome. We'll be playing Blood Bowl 4.
I don't get it. Settings. Where's settings? Isn't a settings box?
You know how it says Andy Darbo is watching Andy Darbo's stream in the top right corner, there's a drop down.
Oh, those settings. Right.
Towards the bottom of that is a settings option thing. I think it's that settings.
Well, it doesn't do anything. It takes me to the dashboard, and the dashboard doesn't have any settings on it. You get it?
I tell you what, shall I find it on mine and then walk you through it?
It doesn't help. The stream's actually, it's not, when I'm clicking stuff, it doesn't do anything.
It says via settings that it's via the cheers section under settings. Where's the cheers section?
There we go. Done.
Oh, all right.
There we go. We win. Hooray! 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 Hooray!
Oh, that's much better. I'm 13th. Awesome. Oh, should we do the charts? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So, at number 10, BRTD Sharp, who I haven't seen for ages, 1500. In at number 9, the Overlord, 1550. Then we have Watrix zooming in at number 8. Still holding on to number 7 this week is Pyro with 1710. Bucket Bong from Down Under, brackets near Mansfield, 1903. Pseudonym, ephemerally, 2091. But will he hang on to that place, or will it just slip away like tears in the rain? Tony Plays Poorly, strongly showing, top 4. Umbrella Hat, number 3, 4650. Then we have Aratark with a massive 13,300 in the number 2 spot. And of course, for the 98th week running, we have Lady Killjoy, top of the tree. Awesome. Thank you for your support collectively, fellas.
Thank you very much.
That was fun, wasn't it?
We should do that every week.
It was good.
We could have a weekly one and set it to every week.
All right.